welcome to this edition of News Leader. Today is Tuesday, March the 1st, 2022. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, a murder-suicide shocks Telehoma. Mayor Ray Noaes was back for the latest Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting, and we'll hear about the Purple Olympics coming up. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Telehoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
I am tremendously blessed to be living at Parkview and very happy to be part of a loving and caring community.
Best thing you can say is this really a great place to live. That's all there is to it, no doubt about that.
It's your home. You just do what you would if you were at your private home. You know, we love it. It's great.
It's just like having a whole neighborhood around you, and it's fun.
It's just a great place to live.
Welcome back. Last Wednesday morning, February 23rd, Telehoma Police Department officers responded to a call for assistance at 506 West Moore Street at approximately 8 a.m. Upon arriving on the scene, officers made entry to the home and located a female victim in a bedroom who was later identified as a 39 years of age female, Angela Floyd, and who was deceased. Officers made further check of the residence and located a male in a different bedroom, identified as a 44 years of age male named John McClure. Officers requested Coffee County EMS and Telehoma Fire Department and attempted to aid McClure, who was suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound and was showing some faint signs of life. While McClure did receive medical attention, he did succumb to his injury and died. Due to the nature of the scene, the police department contacted Coffee County DA Craig Northcutt and requested assistance. After conducting a joint investigation, it was determined that McClure was responsible for the death of the female victim, Angela Floyd, as well as his own death. Our hearts go out to the families affected by this senseless tragedy, said Police Chief Jason Williams. If you or someone you know is the victim of domestic abuse, please contact National Domestic Violence Hotline 24 hours a day at 1-800-799-7233 or Haven of Hope at 931-680-3011. In other news, at last night's Telehoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting, Mayor Ray Noaes honored Tom Robinson, retiring Executive Director at Telehoma Area Economic Development Corporation.
At this time, we have a certificate of recognition that I'd like to read. Tom Robinson, our guest of honor at our reception this evening, so please allow me to present this certificate of recognition. Executive Director for the Telehoma Area Economic Development Corporation. Known Tom for a few years and appreciate all he's done for Telehoma. Allow me to read the proclamation. Yeah. So on behalf of the estimated 20,339 citizens that call Telehoma home, and by the authority vested in me as the mayor of Telehoma, in celebration of his 40-year career in economic development, including 8.5 years with the city of Telehoma as the executive director of the Telehoma Area Economic Development Corporation, I now therefore proclaim Friday, March the 4th, 2022, as Tom Robinson Day in Telehoma and urge and beseech all citizens to recognize the same. Congratulations on your retirement and best wishes, Tom. Thanks. I believe Ms. Moody has a little proclamation. Ms. Moody.
Yes, thank you. I wanted to say a few words as well. Just what a pleasure it's been to work with you. And I just wanted to share with everyone that in addition to the 40 years, the past 9 have been with us in the city of Telehoma. And he has truly been instrumental in so many of the positive developments that we've had, the places that we love to shop, the places that we love to eat, And I know that you've planted a lot of seeds that we will continue to be rewarded with your efforts and your hard work. And there are just so many achievements, probably too many to mention. On behalf of the city of Telehoma, we congratulate you on your retirement, and I want to present this plaque to you in honor of that. Yes. And then we also have a special gift from, we call our department heads the leadership team, and Tom has been a really valued part of that. We trust his experience and his knowledge and his good sense of humor. And we wanted to give you this. This is a copy of the certificate that Mayor Noes read tonight, a picture of you at the Publix ribbon cutting, which I know is one of the highlights. Took so many years to get that project done, and you did it. And then a lot of our best wishes and comments for you.
The nice thing about that is Jimmy's suit that he has.
Do you remember that it was Halloween? The day Publix opened. So.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And now, please say a few words if you'd like.
Well, I want to say thanks to everybody. But I want to start out with thanking my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to have a career where a lot of times in my jobs through the areas, I've helped in the creation of jobs, thousands of jobs actually, where the people that I've helped had no idea that I was involved. And that's the way it is in this business. But in addition to Jesus, my Lord and Savior, I want to thank my wife, Jean, my helpmate, my sweetheart. We've been married 40 years this past January 1st. And she has been my rock and my just helpmate in so many ways, and has helped me in my career. I want to say a special word of thanks to my board of directors, both my past, my present TAEDC board of directors. What a great group of people. I've worked with a lot of boards, either chamber boards or economic development boards in those 40 years. These guys and gal are the best, and I appreciate that. And I was really honored tonight that a couple of my economic development colleagues, Dr. Kendrick Curtis with the Middle Tennessee Industrial Development Council, and Mr. Eddie Fitzgerald with the the South Central Tennessee Development District. These guys have helped all of us more than you will ever know. Keep being good friends with them, because they are truly what helps make us grow. And I want to thank my fellow department heads. You've all been just wonderful. And our newest one down to the oldest, several oldest. We won't get into ages there. But you got a great group of people. And last but not least, got two more. My fellow employees, not just the department heads, the fellow employees that I work with on a daily basis, the firemen, the policemen, the rec department people, public works, and the administration downstairs. And they have been wonderful. And Ms. Moody, what can I say? Thank you. You've been a great supporter, and I appreciate that. And last but not least, the people on the dais up there. You make this city go, and I've enjoyed working with you. You're business oriented. You've made my job very, very easy. So I want to thank you all for a great 9 years, and for everyone for the 40 years. Thank you.
And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Macarthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming,
When you walk through the doors at Macarthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at Macarthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine. There are a lot of opinions being shared. But I had the chance to talk with my doctor about my concerns. He told me the vaccines are backed by decades of research, and that the vaccines are proven safe and effective. Now I'm protected and ready to put this pandemic behind us. Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
Welcome back. Also at last night's board meeting, Mayor Noes delivered a proclamation to the Telehoma Rotary clubs.
And first off, I want to read a proclamation celebrating Rotary's Centennial celebration in Telehoma. So if you give me a minute to read that proclamation, you'll have an appreciation for the things that our two local Rotary clubs have been doing in the last 100 years. That's the Telehoma Noon Sun and the Telehoma Sunrise Rotary clubs. Whereas Rotary International is an international service organization that was created in 1905 to bring together business and professional leaders in order to provide humanitarian service and advance goodwill and peace around the world. And whereas the Rotary Club of Telehoma, Tennessee received its provisional charter in 1921 and its full charter in 1922, and whereas the Rotary Club of Telehoma has been active in the community for 100 years, and its parent club of the Sunrise Rotary Club, and whereas since its inception, the Rotary Club of Telehoma and Sunrise Club have donated nearly $1 million in cash and in-kind services to worthy projects, and whereas Telehoma and causes in Telehoma and around the world. So whereas on March the 9th, 2022, the Rotary Club of Telehoma will celebrate its centennial. So now therefore I, Ray Noes, Mayor of Telehoma, Tennessee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, do hereby proclaim March the 9th, 2022 as Rotary Club of Telehoma and Sunrise Rotary Club of Telehoma Day in the city of Telehoma in recognition of their centennial anniversary, and ask all citizens to proclaim the same. So thank you to the Telehoma Sunrise Club, Telehoma Noon Rotary, and the Telehoma Sunrise Club. Is there someone here from the Noon Club and Sunrise Club? Please come forward to the flag and get the proclamation.
Mayor Noes revealed the Telehoma Wildcat State Championship highway signs.
This time we have a recognition and a presentation to make to the Telehoma State Football Championship. And for that, we have some signage that we want to present to Coach Sisk and his staff. So if, Jordan, if you would come and help me get that sign presented, we'd have the football team to come forward for a picture. Congratulations, gang. And those rectangular signs will be at the four primary entrances to the city of Telehoma, and we'll display them proudly. Thank you again.
And congratulations to the Wildcats. We'll be right back with more news after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. Get to Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
To be honest, I was skeptical about getting the COVID-19 vaccine.
I checked what the CDC says and spoke with my doctor about the potential side effects. It definitely made me much less anxious. She told me if I have some arm pain or feel tired, that's completely normal as my body builds a defense to the virus.
I was willing to take the vaccine to protect me, my family, and my friends.
Join the millions of Tennesseans who have decided to give COVID-19 vaccines a shot. Visit covid19.tn.gov to find an appointment today.
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Telehoma.
Welcome back. Dr. Paul Offit from the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia has a message to parents about COVID-19 vaccination for children.
Hi, my name is Paul Offit. I'm talking to you today from the Vaccine Education Center at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. It is January the 13th, 2022. One of the most frequent questions that we're being asked these days is about booster dosing. So, for example, on August 18th of this past year, President Biden said that as of September 20th, we would have booster dosing available for everyone over 16 years of age. And over the few months that followed that, the CDC eventually ended up recommending booster doses for everyone over 12 years of age. Now, that may change over the next few weeks or months to include booster dosing for those between 5 and 11 years of age, but as of today, January 13, 2022, booster dosing is recommended for all those over 12 years of age. So does that make sense? Here's what I would say. The question is, what do we want from this vaccine? What do we want from vaccines that prevent COVID-19? The most important thing is that you're protected against serious illness, meaning the kind of illness that causes you to seek a doctor's attention or go to the hospital or go to the intensive care unit. All of these vaccines do that. The Moderna vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, the J&J vaccine all provide excellent protection against serious disease. In the case of the mRNA vaccine, it's 2 doses, and in the case of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine now is recommended as a 2-dose product. So that is fulfilled. Now, what the booster dose provides for healthy young people is an additional 3 months of protection against mild disease. Where booster dosing is recommended, because it's clear, I think, at this point that people would benefit from a booster dose, are those people who are over 65 years of age, those people who live in long-term care facilities, and then people who have a variety of comorbidities, and usually it's more than one comorbidity. So, for example, obesity, chronic heart disease, chronic lung disease. Also, anyone who is immune suppressed should receive a 3rd dose, frankly, as part of their primary series. So I think that the question that people can reasonably ask is, if I have a healthy young child, do they need a booster dose? And what I would say is where that benefits them is it provides protection against mild illness for about a 3-month period. But remember, these viruses, the SARS-CoV-2 viruses, whatever variant you're talking about, are invariably winter viruses. So we're starting to come, I think, to the end of the winter, and as that's true, as we move into early spring and summer, then protection against mild illness becomes less important because the virus is circulating to a much lesser extent. I hope that helps. Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more news after these messages.
We tend to lose our motivation when we have something that's chronic, but you've got to do what you can early on as you can. After I'd exercise like that, I would have a lot of energy to do housework or whatever I needed. Well, I would recommend it highly to anyone at any degree of Parkinson.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Telehoma.
One thing about Parkview, we could bring our animal out there with us.
It would have been a deal breaker if we had not been able to take Gracie.
Yeah, we would not have gone.
If you want to do something, there's something to do most of the day. You shouldn't get bored.
I really enjoy my life here at Parkview. I really choose what I want to do. We have a wonderful library with hundreds of books that I love. It is a wonderful place.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. News leaders John Gray spoke with his lovely wife, Fran Gray, about the upcoming 4th annual Purple Olympics that's coming up this month. Let's hear what Fran had to say about the fundraiser.
John, I'm not quite ready for the Purple Olympics. Whew, it's going to take a lot more training for me to be ready for March 26th. Can you believe it's our 4th Purple Olympics?
It is.
It is, and golly, I have not been walking enough or hula hooping enough. It's going to take some work to be ready for that big day, but I am so looking forward to it. We love the Purple Olympics, and we hope a lot of folks are going to come out and join us for our 4th annual Purple Olympics walk this year. And walking is not that hard of a thing to do, but if you don't do it, it can be tough, let me tell you. And we are walking to make Alzheimer's a memory. So this year we want folks to join us at the Telehoma High School gym the morning of March 26th. That's the last Saturday of March. And we are going to have lots of fun. We are going to have some serious moments too when we remember persons who have been affected by Alzheimer's disease, their care partners, and excuse me, but when I say Alzheimer's disease, any dementia, any other related dementia, okay? And we will honor them, we'll honor their care partners, we will honor persons who are supporting research and education for families affected by Alzheimer's disease. And all this takes place again on Saturday morning, March 26th at the Telehoma High School gym. And as part of our opening ceremony, we're very honored to have as our guest speaker, Coach John Olive. Coach Olive and his family, we hope, can join him as he remembers his mother, who did die of complications from Alzheimer's disease several years ago. So he's going to speak with us and help carry the torch. So please come out and be part of a very, very special event on March 26th. We have teams in formation now. You can join up. You can be a team of one if you like. But that team information can be found on our website, or you can call me at 931-434-2348 and say, I have a team. We want to sign up. We'd love to have you. We ask for a $50 donation from each team member. And let me tell you, you are doing a great thing of building memories at the Purple Olympics. In addition to walking, we are going to have our fun hula hoop training and our cornhole competition. We'll have our ring toss, and we have great music provided by Kat Murray, who is our DJ again this year. We will have opening ceremonies, as I mentioned, with the torch being brought in, and we are still working to find our other torch bearers. So just tune in and be aware that some special people are part of this event. It's all planned out and run by volunteers who have quite a devotion to Alzheimer's Tennessee, and they want to see things get better for us. So we'd love to have you. And one of the most popular parts of the event is our prize and cake walk. And we are out finding cakes and prizes, and at the end of our event we will have music provided again by Kat Murray, and we'll have numbers, and if the music stops and you're on the number that's being drawn, you could win that special prize. So we want you to come and have fun with us and learn what you can about this process of caring for others. And it might be that you yourself have a diagnosis. We want you to learn to live well with that diagnosis, and again to celebrate life and do the best we can for as long as we can. So come on out and join us. It's going to be a load of fun. And again, if you have questions, call us. Our email address is fran.gray, that's Gray, at tnalz.org. And if you get your registration in before February 15th, you could have a t-shirt to wear that day. And if you would like to call us, our phone number is 931-434-2348. 888-2348. Please join us.
And don't forget to tune in to this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include musician Don Jones, who will play a couple of tunes for us. Kevin Van will tell us about the Duck River cleanup happening this weekend, and we'll hear from the Telehoma High School Symphonic Band. All that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Hi, my name's Bobby Carter, and I'm asking for your vote in the Circuit Court Judgeship of Coffee County, 2nd Division. I grew up in Telehoma. I attended the Citadel and the University of Tennessee Law School. After that, I served my country as an officer in the United States Navy JAG Corps. Since then, I've been a trial lawyer in Coffee County for the last 25 years. I feel that I have the legal and life experiences to protect the citizens of this county over the next 8-year term. I would appreciate your vote in the May 3rd Republican primary. Thank y'all.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Telehoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Telehoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Macarthur Manor Assisted Living is passionate about creating better experiences for our Manchester seniors. Our residents describe us in a few words.
Welcoming.
When you walk through the doors at Macarthur Manor, we'll treat you like family.
Caring.
Through high standards of personalized care, we help residents live life to its fullest.
Engaging.
With a wide range of life-enriching activities, there is something for everyone at Macarthur Manor. With our residents and staff now vaccinated, call us today to schedule your safe and personalized tour.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high was in 1997 at 77 degrees. Record low was in 1920 at 11 degrees. The average high for this day is 56 and the average low is 35. Clear for tonight with a low of 38. Sunny skies for Wednesday with a high of 69 and a low of 42, and the sunshine continues on to Thursday, a high of 70 and a low of 42. And that's our News Leader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader. Stay safe and have a great evening.